Ever wonder how everything in a living thing just works? From a sprinter launching off the starting blocks to a sunflower turning its face to the sun. It's not magic, it's an incredible, coordinated symphony. And today, we're going to peek behind the curtain at the two command centers that run the entire show.
Okay, let's start with something we've all experienced. You touch something really hot, and your hand yanks back instantly. So fast, in fact, that it happens before your brain even goes, "Oh, that's hot." So, how is that even possible? How can your body react faster than you can think?
Well, the secret is this amazing shortcut called the reflex arc. The moment your skin senses danger, like that hot stove, a nerve cell sends out an emergency SOS signal. But here's the cool part. That signal doesn't travel all the way up to your brain. Nope, it takes a shortcut straight to your spinal cord, which acts like a local emergency dispatcher. The spinal cord immediately sends an order back down to your muscles. Move now. It all happens in a flash, way before your brain even gets the news that there was a problem.
And that's what a reflex action is. It's your body's built-in emergency override system. By letting the spinal cord make the split-second decision, it shaves off precious milliseconds that could be the difference between a minor burn and a serious injury. It's your body's own biological autopilot, really.
That incredible speed brings us to the first of our two big command centers, the master of all things fast, the nervous system.
The best way to think about the nervous system is like a high-speed electrical grid. It sends these tiny electrical impulses zipping around your body, connecting your brain to, well, everything else. It's a communication network that is built for one thing: pure, raw speed.
And the basic wire in this whole grid? It's this incredible cell right here, the neuron. Every single thought you have, every move you make, every sensation you feel, it's all thanks to these tiny, specialized information messengers. And just look at the design of this thing. It's a masterpiece. See those branchy bits? Those are the dendrites, and they're like antennas catching signals. The main part is the cell body, which processes the message. And that long tail? That's the axon, the cable that transmits the signal onward, often wrapped in an insulating layer to make the signal travel even faster.
So the pathway is simple and ridiculously fast. A signal comes in through the dendrites, the cell body figures out what to do, and then it fires the message down the axon to the next neuron in the chain. And this happens over and over and over again, creating a chain of communication that moves at unbelievable speeds. But not everything your body does needs to happen in a flash. Some jobs, like growing, need a much slower, more deliberate approach. And that brings us to our second command center, the one that plays the long game, the endocrine system.
I mean, think about it. You can't manage years of growth and development with a system built for split-second reactions. Things like regulating your mood, your metabolism, your stress levels, those are marathon tasks, not sprints. For that, your body needs a whole different kind of messaging system.
And that's where the endocrine system comes in. If the nervous system is an electrical grid, think of the endocrine system as a super sophisticated chemical postal service. It doesn't send electrical zaps. It sends chemical messages, called hormones, through the mail routes of your bloodstream.
So let's just put these two side by side. The nervous system, it's electrical, it's instantaneous, but the effects are short-lived. The endocrine system, on the other hand, uses chemical hormones. It's much slower to act, but its effects are designed to be long-lasting. We're talking hours, days, or even years. And this whole network of glands you see here, that's the postal service. Each gland is like a specialized post office, creating and sending out very specific chemical letters, those hormones, into the bloodstream to be delivered all over the body. Let's meet a few of these star players. Your adrenal glands pump out adrenaline for that fight-or-flight response. Your pancreas releases insulin to keep your blood sugar in check. Your thyroid manages your whole metabolism with thyroxine. And the pituitary gland? That's kind of the master conductor, releasing growth hormone and telling other glands what to do. Adrenaline. We've all heard of this one, right? It's the endocrine system's big red emergency button. When you're faced with a threat, this hormone floods your body, making you stronger, faster, and more alert. It's a powerful chemical command with one clear goal: keep you safe.
Okay, so animals have this amazing duo of electrical grids and chemical postal services. But what about plants? They don't seem to react at all, right? Well, let's pivot to something that is genuinely fascinating: how plants coordinate everything.
This is the million-dollar question, isn't it? A plant has no neurons, no spinal cord, and definitely no brain. So how on earth does it know to grow towards a sunny window, or for its roots to dig down into the soil?
The answer is so elegant. Plants rely almost entirely on chemical signals, a lot like our endocrine system, and they combine that with a clever strategy of just growing in a specific direction. We call these responses to the environment tropic movements, or tropisms.
The most classic example is phototropism, the response to light. You've totally seen this. That houseplant on your desk is leaning towards the window. That's positive phototropism. Its shoots are literally growing towards the light. Meanwhile, its roots are doing the opposite, growing away from the light.
And then you've got geotropism, which is the plant's response to gravity. It's pretty amazing. No matter which way you plant a seed, the roots will always grow down. That's positive geotropism. And the shoots will always grow up, fighting against gravity. It's how a plant gets itself oriented right from the start. And how do they do all this? With their own special toolkit of plant hormones. You've got auxins, which help cells get longer, causing the plant to bend. Gibberellins give stems a growth spurt. And then there's ethylene, which is the signal that tells a banana it's time to turn yellow and get ripe. It's this silent, complex chemical conversation that runs the entire life of a plant.
All right, so we've looked at super fast electrical signals, slow and steady chemical messages, and even plants that use growth itself as a way to react. Let's pull all these threads together and look at the big picture.
You see, when you boil it all down, whether it's a nerve firing off in a fraction of a second or a plant root slowly winding its way through the soil, it's all about one thing. Every one of these incredible systems has the exact same fundamental purpose: to help an organism sense the world around it, react to it, and ultimately survive.
It really is a remarkable, perfect balance between high-speed electricity and slow-burn chemistry that keeps us going. And that leaves us with one last pretty important question to chew on. In this beautifully tuned orchestra of signals that keeps us alive, what happens when the signals get crossed?